I'm building a brand new crypto portfolio full and transparent in front of you guys, starting from scratch. Today's choice is Shiba Inu. Here's why. Before we dive into the charts, before we look at Shiba Inu, we need to check and test how the portfolio is looking, how's the portfolio doing. So anyone that hasn't watched the previous videos, I'll leave a playlist at the end of this video. You can go back and watch how we set the portfolio, what tools we used. And this is the tools that we did use. It was CoinGecko. Why did we use these? Because it's free to use and we can monitor exactly at any time how well the portfolio is doing. If you're using different exchanges, you might be using Mexi, you might be using Binance, you might have one coin here, one coin there. This can help bring it together and help you understand how the portfolio is performing as a whole. So you can see that we're down overall 4.7%. We've had a downturn in the crypto market between 10 and 20% over the last week, over the last 2 weeks. So you can see that we're overperforming as far as the rest of the market's concerned. That's the power, guys, of buying at low levels. When you haven't got much downside to go and all the rest of the crypto market can bleed 10 to 20%, you want yours to bleed a lot less. So we're 4.7% and that's looking good. We don't want to be building to the upside. We're losing if we're building to the upside. We're building to the downside. We're gaining. We're bringing averages down as we're building to the downside. You build to the upside and you're bringing your average up always, up always. We want to be down always when we're building. We want to be taking profit whilst it's rising. So that's the power of it. It might not look like it's performing well now, but it is performing well because we know that the rest of the crypto market's down 10 to 20%. So these choices are looking good so far. Just to go over the choices, we've got Matic, we've got Propy, we've got Beam, we've got Scallop, and we've got Arbitrum. So how do we use this? Once we've got a new coin, you've got an add coin button here. You can click the add coin button and then you can add your coin and then you can put in a transaction afterwards. That's the important thing. How well is your entry in comparison to current price? So this helps you perform at any given time. And then your portfolio, when you click the pie chart button, will look like this. It's got a nice split of all the different coins that are in there. So we're going to be adding Shiba Inu. Why are we going to be adding Shiba Inu? Let's jump into the charts and find out. Right, here's the Shiba Inu chart, trading at 0.0001796. So you can see that back in March, we put in a local high. The local high went all the way up to 4578. And since then, we've had a drop in price action. 62%. So this is the power of a portfolio, a structured portfolio, because if you'd have bought Shiba Inu 3 months ago, you'd have been down 63% on your capital. So it's all about waiting for that pullback. And first and foremost, what we're going to do, because we're looking at higher time frame, because we're looking at the next bull run, because we're looking at investment, I'm zooming out to the weekly. And the weekly gives me a clearer picture. Each one of these candlesticks now represents 1 week. And this is the important level for me. This build-up of price action, we say it time and time again, the bigger the base, the larger the space. So you can see that we were in this base, this accumulation phase, for 658 days before we broke out. We've broke out, what's happened? Broke out, come back down, and now we're testing this previous resistance to flip as support. So this is holding as support. And that's what we're waiting for. That's the reason why we're entering. Because of this long build up of price action, because that long build up of price action has now done an RS flip and we've reversed a support, this looks good to me. You can see that we've had a bump. You can see that we've got the velocity. This is only in the last 3 months. So you can see that people are interested in Shiba. We've had a nice pullback, 63% cheaper than what we could have got it 3 months ago. So that's looking good for me. And that's the reason why I'm picking Shiba. Right, okay, so next thing, trusty Fibonacci, stick a Fibonacci from its previous high. Have we held the 618? Let's check. Have we held the 618? Right, okay, we fell through the 618. We're holding the 786 as support. We need to hold the 786 as support because if we come back down to the 886, that means we're back in this accumulation range. We need to hold this accumulation range as support. But $50 in for Shiba Inu today for me. And you'll see that in the portfolio next time you see. So don't forget, I've got the playlist right at the end of this video. Check that out and you'll see all the other picks, how I've structured the portfolio, how I've set the portfolio. Let me know in the comments what you want me to watch. Find out what levels that your cryptos are at buy zones. We can all do it together. We can add it to the watch list. We can stick it on the chart and we can monitor as a group. So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, guys. Let me know what you want me to cover next. Give me a like and I'll see you guys in the next one.